We're supposed to be hyped?
2 hands in a crown.
Oh shit. I gotta make sure my mom knows where I am.
Jesus Christ, relax, man.
I'm trying to turn up real quick.
You said you wanted hype, man.
I do want hyped. You guys ready to do this shit?
Damn it,
What?
Morty.
Get one. Gotta stick them way up
I'm ready.
there.
I gotta make sure my mom knows where I am.
Alright, yeah. I know your mom's pretty.
She's watching.
Where?
Oops.
Just hope she's not watching.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be too good.
Alright, you ready, Zach?
Yep.
Fucking phone down. Let's do this shit.
Had to tip the Uber driver real quick.
Okay.
You got us here 3 minutes ahead of time.
Good idea, brother.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wait, how are you gonna reach over there? Well, I'll pass the cheers over to you.
We'll do
Okay,
that.
we're just a little tappy.
Long on, boys.
Little tappy in front of the tapestry.
Let's get it, y'all.
Chill, rep.
That I'm prepared. I'm never scared, but you're so rare. I fear that we're beyond repair.
Okay.
Gotta be a way to stop this war. Stop this war. It's a losing war. How do we forget who we're fighting for? There's not enough wind in Chicago to blow this over. There's not enough wind in Chicago to blow this over. I need you in the morning. Oh, I need you in the
Alright. Welcome back to another episode of the Barely Sober Podcast. Today's episode has some very special guests. Roll call. Go ahead, start over there on the left.
Big Poppy, a.k.a. your grandma's favorite gardener, a.k.a. Michael Hunter.
I'm Connor.
Zach, straight out of Haiti.
Holy shit. Alright. And as always, your host, Sean King. We're missing Amanda today. She has better things to do, like work. So, got a big day ahead of us. Some of us are going to Spain. Some of us are not, which would be Connor and Zach. Sorry, guys. I tried to invite you. But
Wait.
either way, you guys can hang out back here.
Oh, shit.
Man, I'm excited. This is the first time we are all back together in how long?
Man.
For which one? We haven't seen him since the Dominican Republic.
Year?
Right?
a
Yeah,
year,
we haven't
about a
seen you
year.
since the DR. Shit, Zach, when was the last time we saw you? Thailand, right?
Thailand.
Okay, so-
February last year.
Hasn't been too bad. Fuck yeah. Man, I just planned on winging whatever we were talking about. But one of the things I do want to start off with is how much I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you.
I love you
And
guys.
do you guys shave your nuts with a razor or trimmers?
Razor.
Razor. Dude, trimmers.
Trimmers.
That's
100%.
dangerous.
They make
There we go. That's why. That's why you
Do
asked.
you know what
shave yours
trimmers
with a
are?
trimmer?
Yes, 100%.
What?
Wait, you literally shave your nuts with a razor?
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Gillette, baby.
I shave mine with a razor as well.
Beard trimmer, 100%.
That's scary.
That seems risky,
I've
son.
tried it before.
No, you have to have
It's not for me.
super focus.
Super focused. What I do is I flatten my
hold
sack
that.
out across
Yeah,
the
exactly.
flat surface.
That's so
You
scary.
can special it.
He's like using a tanning rack to get his thing like straightened out. No.
Yeah,
That's pretty
No.
intense, bro.
I don't like that, Zach. That's scary for me.
it's worth that.
You
Worth
never
it.
nick them?
What?
No. So wait, you guys are straight razor, like a razor.
Whoa,
Not a
straight.
straight
Not a
razor.
straight
like
razor.
a-
Oh my god.
Like a
nice.
Gillette shaving razor, but only for your nuts.
Really?
Yeah.
So
100%.
how do you shave your pubes then?
With the razor.
With the same razor?
Wow.
You just let yours get out of control and you're like, 28 days later, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I guess if you would leave it for a while, you would have to take a
Yeah.
shaver to it first to like,
So
I have a
Tame
question. I have a question. Why was that your first question?
Care about y'all nuts. It'd be hot out here.
I'm worried about Zach's
Yeah,
nuts
now I'm worried.
You took the worry off of you and you put it on me for
I'm
Zach.
So-
very concerned.
First off,
That's crazy.
how often do you guys shave your nuts?
I just can't believe he puts his nuts up against Amanda Nunes.
Like, is this? Is
I
this-
shave my nuts. It's crazy because I feel like I shave my nuts, then I get out of the shower, and there's a million hairs that I missed. You guys don't feel like that? I'll shave and I'm like, I just, with great precision, went over my whole sack, and then got out of the shower, dried off, found 37 long ass hairs still on my nuts.
Mm.
Damn.
That doesn't happen
I
to you?
feel like I'm
That
pretty
doesn't happen to you?
detail-oriented in
Jesus.
the way that I
Yeah,
look
for
at
me, it's always on the right side because I'm left-handed. So it's like I don't trust my right hand enough to like.
I wouldn't
So I'll
shave
do
my
one
sack
of
with my
these.
left.
That's why you gotta
Like-
you gotta stretch your back out so you can do some good torso
Yeah.
turns to get around there.
Oh, we'll be golfing.
They're not that flexible. Ugh.
Well, we know you're not
Nut
that
shaving.
flexible.
Yeah,
So,
I have a hard time.
Hot yoga. I just go outside for a little bit.
Yeah.
good call, Michael.
Speaking about stuff that Zach probably does weird, guys ever quit looking at my notes, bro? Fuck, fucking eyes forward, bro. God damn.
I do a lot of things weird, so
Do you
I'm kind of wondering
I'm
what's
gonna turn my computer this way. Do you jerk off standing up?
I don't really jerk off. I just get pussed, bro. Anymore, I should say.
Yeah.
Shout out to Zach for getting all the puss, never needing to jack off. I guess we should throw this over to Connor then.
What's the intervals, Connor?
I like to keep it special for myself and not give that away. I'd like to mix things up, you know?
Look at laid out, a good side plank jerk off.
You know what I mean? Like, some days might be more yoga oriented, and other days might be just a casual, let's get this thing done.
You Kama Sutra yourself.
So what gets it done for you, Connor?
Is that a personal question, or?
Like, what are you looking up? Like, or is it sometimes just like I need to get this out of the way?
Yeah, it's a job.
Okay.
It's a job because I'm not getting that puss every day. Like, you know?
Some people get a lot of puss, man.
I could. That's just not what I'm aiming for. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to hit every pitch that gets thrown at me. You know, I'm a patient batter.
I'm currently batting 100. Impressive.
Currently.
Yeah, my highest average yet.
Sean's hitting it off a tee though.
Yeah.
You gotta.
They're doing slow pitch. They actually walk the ball over to me and then let me hit it out of their hand. It's very impressive. Like I said, 100 for 100 is my current average.
It's pretty good.
What about you, Michael? Wife's in the room.
I've never done it standing up.
Never done standing up.
Never.
Guys ain't living.
I like to be relaxed. Just like
You're a chest.
she leaves the house.
Oh boy.
I'm like, not with a laptop at this.
Oh.
That's still 2008.
You put little candles on, or?
I put the light on dim.
Ah,
I put the AC on 1, so I feel the heat and I get the warmth, so I feel like I'm in the jungle, and then I just Marvin Gaye it.
let go and let God.
Let's get it on.
Mariah's currently grinding her jaw right now.
She doesn't have those back teeth. She grinded them off. She bumped and grind them off.
Okay, so Michael, you're obviously in a long relationship.
Yes.
Zach, you're in a new relationship. Am I allowed to say that?
I am. Or you are. Yes.
Wasn't sure. And Connor, you're free. Free little bird. So my question then to... Actually, no, Connor, you can still answer this question. When do you guys start talking about shitting and farting with your significant other? How early on into the relationship is it like...
As soon as possible.
Thinking hard, Mike.
I think it was like 4 months.
I think you gotta drop that ball early. You know what I mean? Because if they got a problem, I got a problem.
I think it's like when it happens and you're sitting there and you're like, what does that smell? I know I didn't fart. So, I'm
It's time to
smelling
talk about this.
something, and I know it's not me, so it has to be her. Do I say something? or
You
do
say it when she does it. Man,
I feel like that's the most
yeah,
awkward
that's the
situation.
worst. It's like,
Like-
I don't mean to take up too much of your time, but what the fuck is that smell?
What the fuck?
Oh my lord.
Really? That's how you enter into the... That's interesting.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I
You know who I thought you were.
right?
Let's ask you this, Michael. Do you guys shit in front of each other?
Yeah, she's doing her hair.
Really?
Shit, yeah.
Wow.
I might need her to grab the toilet paper from the closet in the hallway.
That's huge.
Do you have is your toilet like closed off like ours is from your actual sink and everything, or is it in the same?
Same.
Oh, savage.
The worst one is like, the worst time is when she's taking a shower. She has that hot lamp on, and like it's nice and musty in there. So you're getting the full Amazon
She's complaining,
rainforest.
and all you're saying is,
And I'm like,
Yes.
"But did you die?"
yeah.
Man, I don't know if I've gotten there
Drip
with
and
Amanda
sweat.
yet.
So I
Really?
do it one day.
No, we'll shit. Like I'll shit. She'll hear me shit. I'll hear her shitting. But I don't know if I want to be in the same room.
Marinate.
Like, yeah, I don't know if I'm shitting while she's in the shower. I'll fart it while she's in the shower though. Bro, tell me why farts in the shower are way worse. Like you said, that steam catches it, pulls it all into your mouth and nose.
Tasty.
Mm.
So are you like at the stage where you're like going in there and you're trying to act like you're not shitting, so you turn the shower on?
No. I'm not. We're not you. I don't think any of us are you.
Yeah.
You came over to a longtime friend's house
Yeah.
and you took a shit in our bathroom and turned the sink on. Why'd you do that?
You should have just let it rip.
It was 2 reasons.
Game time decision?
It's much easier, calming, and I actually do that in my house when I'm by myself. So,
He wanted the tranquil water.
and I didn't want you guys to hear anything crazy, so that happened.
I don't know, that just felt
And
necessary.
it was a
bro.
long night last night, so.
Oh yeah, you went out and partied last night. Somebody was just celebrated their 30th birthday.
That's this guy right here.
Hey.
This guy.
Cheers,
Yeah.
bro. Getting old.
Yeah,
Old as hell.
for
Too
sure.
far. Cheers, Michael went.
And we don't have to do everybody every time. That's a bit serious.
I don't want to get done.
It was my birthday, I can do that.
Yeah, I do whatever I fucking want. 30 now. 30. You know what? I forgot to do an intro commercial. This podcast is brought to you by making lots of money working for EcoShield. If you feel like making hella bank and you got some free time in your schedule, here's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to contact our good friend, Zachary Galbranson. Zachary, what is your Instagram name?
At Z the World, ZEE the THE World WORLD _
Good thing you spelled
At
it out
Zero.
because most of the people that listen to this podcast cannot spell. So, thank you.
and they're deaf. So.
Yeah, and they're retarded. So, basically, our boy here has been killing it the last couple of years, working his summer job, and let's just say he's making a big buck. So, again, if you're looking for a gig to ball out and apparently just slay all the puss, not anymore. One puss now.
Yeah.
Reach out to Zachary Galbranson.
Yes.
I'm
Reach
excited
out.
for that.
Appreciate that.
You guys, no more DJ Horn. You've had enough DJ Horn.
Finish.
6 times in a row.
DJ Horn.
Oh, I needed it.
Do you guys got anything going on in your life? Connie, you just moved back from Asia.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
I feel good. But it's weird to be back. It's even weirder seeing you guys to even some extent. You know, super strange. I was just telling Michael before we came in here and did this that I literally stepped back into my own shoes, but I also came back to a life that I was like, this is so strange. It's so strange coming back and being in a life that you built up for so long and then left for a long time. I forgot about a lot of the stuff I had and people that I hung out with. It was super strange.
Yeah, well, you were gone for 9 months, almost 9 months
Almost 9
in
months.
Asia. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Wrong
weird.
time.
Long time.
Me might be wrong time.
Massage.
Real quick, best Asian accent, go, Michael.
Oh.
So funny. Me so funny.
Oh, we're still going to work very hard today. Oh, you big motherfucker. Oh, that's a $17.99.
Connor, you're up.
Why do I have to go after Michael?
I'm sorry. It's like following Joey Diaz. So you gotta
I
be
think
ready to
I
bring
think we
fire.
should do Zach's version
Go,
of the guy girls. What do they call them?
Lady Boys?
Lady boys in
you got-
Thailand.
you got
Zach
Lady
kills
Boy
that
expression
one.
for me?
Zach kills that.
Just put him right on the spot.
Oh yeah,
Say he's
the
good at
Lady
something.
Boys. So it's like a massage, me no happiness, I promise. I do your nail too for free. That's why you don't have no boyfriend.
In the meantime, they steal your fucking phone.
Oh man,
They'll take shit right out of your pockets.
they're good, bro. They're
so
good.
good.
This is how you know.
They do sound like that.
This is how you know a lady boy is a lady boy. She's more attractive than all the other women.
Unfortunately, that's true in Thailand.
She or he? What do you call it?
Oh,
Well,
What would you call it?
Am I drunk or sober?
call her she. That's what she wants to be called. But
Yeah.
Is she gonna call me daddy?
yeah,
That's
right.
what I'm gonna call her.
It's really what she calling me that matters.
Oh my god. That's scary. My god. That's scary.
Yeah, that's not the drop I was looking for. What I was looking for is I like men.
I don't like men's no more.
I don't like men's no more.
Alright.
I like women's. Women's. And if you guys haven't seen that video, you gotta check it out.
Looks like
Tommy, you didn't give me an Asian accent. Oh, we breaking into the wine?
I thought I was.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean,
By all
we're here
means.
already.
No
I'm
problem.
sorry. While we're sitting here and talking to each other, I automatically want to talk about the most controversial things that happen in my head.
Bring it up.
So-
Bring it up for me.
Let it out.
I mean,
Asian accent first.
What?
Insane.
Hey, real quick, I was just got a scam
I think
call.
my favorite one.
A scam likey call from Cambodia.
I think you should answer.
It's definitely
Oh,
really
I bet it's
T-Mobile.
Yeah, put it on speaker.
Yep.
You might get like
Oh.
a free hotel stay or something.
Hold on, if they call again, call again. I'll put them on the fucking podcast. Yeah, I thought so.
My favorite Asian accent, just because it's imprinted in my brain, is Bang Bao.
Bang
Bang Bao Day.
Bang bang day, me tak yo dit.
When you're in Vietnam,
So free.
in Vietnam, that is a part of your life every day. It doesn't matter if you're a
Bang
working
bao.
person, if you're an alcoholic. It really doesn't matter. You're a small child. You hear that on every single street.
Can you
What's it mean?
Can you translate?
Yeah.
It's I don't know how to translate that, but it's like this fluffy ball with a bunch of baked things inside of it. Like some of them have hamburger meat,
Bang bao
and they
day.
put like a little quail egg inside of it
Like a
with
steamroll.
chopped up carrots. Yeah, it's really interesting. It's like one of those drunk foods that you hate that noise your whole life until you're drunk and you can't find any place that's open, and then you hear that and you run to it.
Bang bao day.
Bang bao! You hear it.
Do you know what they get them bang bang day?
They find you. They're looking for people that look like
You want bang bao day? You see walk. All right, Connor. What did you have that seemed very serious to talk to us about?
Well, it wasn't serious. It was just a statement.
Oh.
I feel like naturally, when I start talking with a group of people, I'm like, all right, let's talk about something real. Let's talk about something that matters.
That was the statement, or you had something serious to talk
No, I
about?
wanted to make the statement, and then I was like, oh, look at this. It's a cul-de-sac. We got to turn around. That's
There's
how
only
people,
one way out.
that's how people make me feel, yeah. It's a cul-de-sac.
All right, let's drink to that because I'm so
All right,
confused right
yeah.
now.
Me too. Thanks for throwing me in a loop there.
I'm sorry, it was just a loop. People are just so fucking sensitive right now about everything, and I can't help but sit back and
Everything.
and think that it's hilarious that people are getting so offended by things that used to just be considered words. Like, when did people stop being able to manage their own emotions?
I think starting
I'm so
right around when Trump got into the presidency, everybody just started losing their shit, and then that Me Too movement dropped, and everybody just really
And then,
took off with it.
And then
Yeah.
what is health? Like what? And everyone just
Wait, what'd you say?
what is health?
What is health?
Everyone. watched
No, that vegan
Oh, the
documentary
video.
that we
Yeah.
watched.
A couple of those.
Yeah, that was all bullshit. You know?
I mean, I don't blame people for realizing that shit's hitting the fan,
Yeah.
but why don't you blame yourself first?
Who is
Connor
hitting
can
us?
start with that, and then
Everything's a
Big
lot
C
easier when you
issues
take
after that.
responsibility, man.
that. Connor wants to get super deep right now.
Yeah.
That's where I live. I live in the deep.
Speaking of white people. Not deep. All right.
I've been studying them.
I want everybody to list off something that only white people do. Just something that's hardcore white people.
Use a comb.
I mean, I guess what you consider like a comb and a pick, but true, black people aren't really using. Well, Hispanic people, we're not splitting the races down half here.
Yeah.
My example would be search for Bigfoot.
Or search for anything dangerous.
Yeah.
Search for anything dangerous. I think.
Storm chasing for sure.
Where was the
Storm,
last?
hey, storm chasing.
They're like, we're
Without
what?
a doubt.
We're doing what?
Go
Chasing
towards the
a fucking
tornado?
Storm? Are you stupid?
I
Okay.
like the idea of chasing tornadoes from a distance,
Yeah.
as long as I can see it. And if it's
That's
like
what they do.
super gnarly, just gusts of winds everywhere, I'm like, I'm fighting a hole too.
You
Okay.
never see like,
I got
hey man, let's go chase that tornado, man.
No.
Like no Mexicans, no black people. I don't even think Indians know what tornadoes are. Nobody's chasing tornadoes like white people are
I gotta
chasing
get one.
tornadoes.
So like you walk into a grocery store, Walmart, for example, and then you see a cart. Only white people are gonna take that little towelette and wipe the fucking cart. Like that's against the
That
enemy.
desanitizing wipe. Michael, you look at that.
Walmart people are filthy.
Yeah.
Filthy.
He's like, I know white people been all over this
Filthy.
shit. I'm gonna cut this shit
Like,
down.
I'm not gonna use this after the lady with the front butt had it all the way into the crease,
Dude,
holding
seriously.
it
Seriously.
with no hands. I'm like, Waka Flocka called. He wants a song back,
Ugh.
and
She just set it on
I'm
top.
definitely sanitizing that handle.
Mhm.
100%.
I guess that is fair. I agree with that 100%.
Also, magic. White people, magic. Like,
Palm reading.
you don't know no black people. When black people see magic, they get scared. You ever seen those videos, bro? YouTube, black people scared of magic, and you will see the funniest videos. They'll be like Chris Angel on the street pulling out some shit, and he'll pull like a ring from out behind their ear, and they'll freak out and they'll run. I'm telling you, black people hate magic.
I saw this one. It was
That's the way
by
it's-
some magician named Michael.
Hunter?
So we'll see. Anyways, doesn't matter. Cracker. And
Cracker.
this black chick, he showed her her phone, and there was a spider on the screen. And then he's like, when I moved the phone, the spider's gonna be in your hand. And so he like moved it to mess with her, and it wasn't there. And he's like, watch this. And she moved it, and she goes, that's what I told you not to do. She started hitting him and freaking out.
I tell you, black people don't like magic. They don't understand it. That's because they had a lot of witchcraft and what are those people call in Louisiana?
Psychics.
Close. All those witch doctors in Louisiana. They was doing like voodoo. Them voodoo doctors.
Voodoo.
That's why them people in
Like the
Louisiana. Know,
Haitians?
yeah, them people. That's a real magic.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers. No. Connor, do you have anything to?
No,
I mean,
comment.
you're white.
No comment. What? Do you have anything that, are you asking about what I
He's
did?
like,
No.
what?
Yeah. What do you do?
I got one. Putting raisins in potato salad.
Whoa. Ugh.
First of all, that's
Somebody
disgusting.
needs to talk to those people.
Who does that?
No seasonings.
Pineapples on pizza or
What
no?
about vinegar? That's something that my family does back from the
Really?
Midwest, and they put vinegar in things like spinach.
100%.
Interesting.
I
Okay.
like
bad.
it. I like it, but
I
I
haven't
don't
tried
know.
it.
That sounds, I mean, possibly legitimate.
Talking back to the police.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can talk like that?
No.
We had a friend who was going, so it's like this little purgatory road before you get to our little town in Idaho. And it's a highway. And he got pulled over going 65 in the 55. And he says, can I just get a warning? And I was like, what the fuck? I must be drunk. 'Cause I don't
Bold
think I heard
statement.
that. And he goes, the cop goes, why? He's like, I wasn't doing anything malicious. I was like, what the fuck? You were speeding.
Wow.
Give this man a ticket. I was like, he's been drinking.
Oh, Jesus.
You don't learn today.
Loaded
I'll
up.
take the ticket, bro. Give me the ticket. I got it.
I didn't do any of that, but
I was wrong.
he got a warning.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he was white.
Yeah.
Maybe he just has a way with words.
Yeah.
He's like, what did I do?
I wasn't doing anything malicious.
Go back to your car and get me a warning ticket, and I'll
It's like,
be
wow,
out
that
of
was a
here.
big word,
He
malicious.
sold them. I did.
It's a random big word. It's like, it wasn't doing anything malicious. I mean, it wasn't putting
He's
harming anybody. It was like the two
I'm not
people in
black.
the car. The two,
What does that
It was
mean?
like you're driving without your brights on. You could have hit a deer.
Definition real quick.
Jesus. I mean, I guess lucky being in them smaller towns. Connor, you had brought this up. I heard you just talking to Michael about it, but the whole idea of a bidet and people not wetting their asshole and how disgusting it is when you really think about it.
No,
And we talked about this on a couple previous podcasts, but the idea of, all right, if I were outside and I got shit on me, I just, got some shit on my arm, how would I handle that when I go back to the house? I would go inside, I would get some water, hopefully some soap, rub it down, get it off me. You wouldn't just get some paper towel and wipe the shit off, because the shit would still be on your fucking arm.
That makes so much sense now.
Yeah, it's honestly one of the weirdest things coming back to
never thought of that.
what like Asia would consider Western society. It's really strange because if you did get shit on you, you wouldn't just take a little paper towel and be like, oh, okay.
Got that shit on my arm.
It rolled up a little bit on my arm, but
Right.
it's fine. You wouldn't do something like that. You'd more so be like, I need to like,
Oh my god. Get some bleach on you.
yeah, you take something serious. But that's what
Where's
I
the-
noticed when I came back. I was like, man, toilet paper hurts, dude. They don't use toilet paper. If anything, they do it as a Western courtesy
It's
in
dab.
Asia.
Yeah.
Western courtesy, and it's more of like, here's your drying paper, and
Yeah.
it's like, you seriously you can't even use it, and if you use it, don't flush it down the toilets.
Oh yeah, none of their pipes are good.
Don't flush it down the toilets. They throw it all away, and it's so strange. Everyone out
Yeah.
there. And to me, that's the one thing that's less advanced. This seems way more advanced than what we're doing.
Right? We're over here like all these dumbass motherfuckers in these second and third world countries, and they're like, you guys wipe your assholes with paper.
It's crazy.
What are you talking about?
It hurts.
But at
When
the
I
same
came
time,
back-
it's like, do you
hurts.
really want to like bidet yourself and then have a wet asshole walking around?
dude, just chill
You
for a
could
second.
pat it. You could
Yeah.
pat it with the.
Well,
Alright.
no, and that's
Alright.
why in Asia,
It's just
I never
feels-
understood that. That's why they have those bins of that you could throw the toilet paper away in, and that's why it's not gross if you throw the toilet paper away, because the toilet paper doesn't have any shit on it. It just has a little wet asshole, which is totally cool. Like that makes total sense to me.
Look, I mean, the day that we start having like air dryers in our toilets, I think is going to be a different day.
So
And I don't think that's going to be our biggest problem that we're going to have to worry about.
Mm.
it's just I feel gay even letting something spray up into my butt.
Wait. This is one of the topics I want to talk about.
Okay.
You don't let your girl lick your ass?
100% if she wants to, but
So how is
That's
getting
disgusting.
your ass sprayed with a little bit of water
She's gonna
gay, bro?
She's
because
gotta
I
be
feel like
licking.
no one is doing it.
We know
feel
you're
like
on to women now, but
I feel like no one's doing like if a girl's doing it, I feel okay. But if I'm doing it to myself, I feel like I'm violating
Self-rape.
myself.
Oh, man.
yeah, right.
That seems
Oh,
bad.
man.
It's like if my friends are coming over, I'm not gonna clean my house because you might make a mess of it. It's like no, you gotta clean that shit up if anyone has the even possibility of going down in there. That's disgusting. I don't care how drunk you are.
I weigh pretty.
For
good,
us
though.
four
What do you-
being friends and you, without a doubt, being the most successful out of all of us, I think you make some of the poorest decisions.
Like it's just I have morals, bro. For myself, I
Yeah.
feel weird like
Spray
letting
asshole.
something. I feel weird letting something spray up in my butt.
Man,
You don't let it
Have you
spray
not done
inside
it?
of your
Did you
butt.
not do it in Bali?
Yes, I did. I did do it in
Didn't
Bali.
like-
And you didn't love
And I
that?
felt literally walked out of the room with my head down
Shame.
and my
Shame.
tail between my legs.
Everybody's like, shame.
Wow,
Shame.
everyone fucking knows
Shame.
that I literally let this bidet just fuck me right now.
Man.
But they had its way.
Man, it sprayed way up in your butthole. I don't know. I think it feels great. I'm even of the opinion if I come home after a long day and my ass is sweaty, I'm gonna go wash that shit out a little bit. A little spray.
I don't think
It
that's
feels
a bad
great.
idea.
Oh,
I
it
think it's
feels.
bad.
Well,
Great.
before we had the
I'm
bidet,
getting
when
one.
we lived together, I remember Connor would take a shit.
That
I would
one
take a
was a
shower
laser.
after.
That
Like
one was
every
a
single-
laser.
Every
No,
single
that's
time.
just because I have a process that I follow.
Shit shower.
That's not because I'm dirty.
Literally
That's
every
because
time.
I'm that clean.
No, I didn't say you're dirty.
Yeah, you're messing with my
Dirty
process.
dog, you.
If there's anything I do, I follow.
You want to pass that wine over, please, Mike?
Yeah, like, would you pass that wine to me first?
Go ahead.
No, it's all right. I already
Swigger.
Look, if we're gonna talk about this, all right. Michael's gonna tell you all the secrets of the day.
Never spread your cheeks too wide; it'll go inside.
That's actually true.
It says that on the box. Got it.
Is it really?
No. Should though. Got a new saying.
Never push while the water is entering
Entering.
the anal cavity.
Danger zone.
I could see like when you're coming, that would feel really probably good.
You just took it to a whole nother level. You don't want to get shit out of your asshole, but you want to beat your dick and get sprayed in the butt at the same. Whoa.
You know what? You know what that says to me? Is he won't do anything for your pleasure, but if it's for his,
Yeah.
he's going to.
It's like, the girl lick my ass? Yeah, I'm totally down for that. Do I want to prepare it for her? No.
I'll send her
That's
down.
gay, bro.
I'll send her down the dirt road, but as soon as it's my turn.
That's gay as
Oh,
fuck.
man. Wow.
I just had that thought.
Let it fly. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, that's where a gentleman's G-spot is, right up in their asshole, but
I said in there, but
Yeah.
I said on there. But close enough.
either way.
Just hit those.
way.
There you go.
Feels great. Do you guys remember, I know this was all of our age range growing up, Girls Gone Wild?
Yes.
100%.
Bro,
Yeah.
how amazing was that? That used to be straight porn to me.
I was stoked when 10 o'clock came
Oh,
around.
right? They put that on TV at
And
night.
yeah, like, oh,
Yeah.
it's a whole hour paid programming.
Chicks with their tits out, on vacation, just titties out.
What do you mean? Like you
Wow.
paid for that?
You didn't see that?
You just watch commercials.
Quick background.
Oh, yeah.
Connor comes from a very,
Restricted.
a very.
Dude, I learned about rap music when I was in 7th grade.
Yeah, let's actually talk a bit about more about Connor. Connor, tell me a bit about your upbringing and the kind of things you missed out on.
Well,
Sex.
honestly,
Sex. Women.
no, man.
Everything cool in life?
No, I thought it was a lot of the things my parents did as an adult I'm really happy about, but as a kid I hated because my parents raised me in a separate world. So I didn't actually think that the world was like it was when I went out on my own. So my parents kept me from a lot of stuff. Like I wasn't allowed to hang out with people unless my parents actually knew who they were.
Black people.
No, it's not like that. It's not like that. But like my parents pretty much sheltered me from all the things that they decided was like their past, so that they could not expose me to those things
That's huge.
in a way to protect me. And it taught me good values, but a lot of like at the same time I didn't discover a lot of things. So when I did discover them on my own, it was like everything was brand new and it was crazy.
Oh man, this crack is amazing. Holy shit, it's everything they said it wasn't.
Wow.
You
That's
tell
what-
about
you
this
know what?
effect.
Yeah.
That's what happens to a lot of pastors' kids.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
for real. That's what
Little-
happens to a lot of pastors'
Little
kids.
PK,
man.
man. That
Hey.
PK action would go real hard. That's like all those young girls that go to those religious schools, with just Catholic schools.
Catholic,
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
yeah, those
Yeah.
Catholic girls, and they take all the anal.
Dude,
They're like, it's cool with Jesus. It's
No
cool with
means
me.
yes.
Have
and
you guys
yes
ever heard
means
about
no.
floating?
Like,
I don't know if it's a real thing or not, but
is it sexual?
it's
Tell me.
something
I'm engaged.
I heard Mormons partake in.
I've heard about the natural soak.
It's like it's like where the guy enters his penis into the vagina, but they don't move.
Ah, yes,
No,
same
it's
thing.
called soaking.
Yep, soaking.
See,
it's called
That's
soaking.
a real thing, son. That's a real
Does he
thing.
just wait till it goes soft?
There's
and it
no
just
way.
comes
No.
on its own?
I really want to hear a story of some guy that can do that though. Like there's
There's
no fucking
no
way
way.
at all. You put it in there, and
Stay
if you're a
on it.
Mormon, you're like, I am not a Mormon anymore. Fuck this. Like I'm not.
That's all you're thinking.
I think that does happen to people. I know people that have done that, man.
Bro, there's
they do.
definitely people that soak.
I know people that have done that.
They definitely do anal though, for sure, because that's not sex.
I heard this one girl.
It is sex.
This one girl in my high school was
It's
saying
sex.
that she was protecting her virginity by doing anal.
Hang out with her.
What's
For
her
sure,
name?
be her
You
friend.
know?
Yeah,
So-
I thought that was a great idea.
She got any
Still
kids
friends with
yet?
her?
I thought that
Yeah,
was-
right. Contact her.
Said 6 kids from there.
Yeah, 6 kids, none from her butt. Very crazy.
Oh,
She
I
really-
know.
Jesus, babies.
The percentages are great.
Man, that's.
You're 6
Yeah.
for 6, married.
I have to say, I actually might be the only person. I've never done anal. I might be the only person on this table that can say that.
What do you guys think about anal though?
I mean, I just told you.
But what do you think about it though?
When I think about it,
I like it. I've ripped
Oh boy.
my dick.
oh,
I think I might have pulled out too fast or something. But it's happened.
hold on. Were you just doing it dry or what happened?
No.
Coconut oil, bro.
Coconut oil.
It's a good way to go.
Oh, yeah.
Coconut.
Yeah.
They don't got no coconut oil in South Phoenix.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
I bought it off all the shelves. It's,
Dude, anal's awesome. Anal's real cool. One of my favorites. Yeah, love it. That's usually my opening question. Anal? Question mark.
Sarah,
Anytime you're
yes.
swiping right on the old Bumble.
No,
It's
maybe
close
later.
Yeah, yeah. Anal? Exclamation point. It's no. It's not even a question.
Could be one or the other.
Not
It's a
how
one-sided statement.
No, I'd say it's a curiosity factor for sure. For me, I mean, I'm just like,
Remember
Yeah,
when that
it's just
girl that I talked to, Kim,
oh yeah.
wanted you to have sex with her because you said you never done anal? She's like, I'll let you do anal with me.
Wow.
And I'm just like,
Yeah, I think she did that the wrong way because
Her
the
morals
reason
were
that I
wrong.
haven't done that is mainly because I haven't picked the person that I'm gonna do that with. It's not because I was just looking for anyone and I was like, fuck, I need a hole.
To
I'll
all, the
take
girl,
it.
to all the girls that are
I need
listening,
an asshole.
to all the girls that are listening right now,
all
this
six
guy
of you.
is a good guy.
Yeah.
Like he will do
He'll fuck
anal
your
with you. Yeah.
He's ex-average.
Is there a certain
Yeah.
radius you need the ass band to be
He's very
before
picky.
you do
but
anal?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very, very picky.
No
but
latency,
You do
or
anal.
looseness. This would be
Yeah, I want a firmer butthole, a tighter butthole. I don't want to just slide in there and think I'm in the vagina. Like, let me be honest, I was with a girl one time and she had done put it in her butt when she was on top and didn't tell me. And she's like, let me know later on, and felt very disappointed in her. The fact that I think I'm well enough endowed downstairs, and the fact that I couldn't tell the difference between your butthole and your vagina is really upsetting.
There's a definite difference.
Means I was not the first one to enter the dark lands on that young lady.
When you
So
come to
shout
the
out to
land,
Samantha.
the fact that you would use a name that happened to be my sister's name was the most.
oh my god.
It just came off the
Ba, ba,
top.
ba, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That was actually more like a. So toaster strudels. You like those?
Is this an ad or are you asking me a
No,
question?
I actually love toaster strudels. I used to. Wait, did you even? How long have you been anal about your eating habits, Connor?
That was a good transition,
You
Sean.
like that?
Fix your answer.
I think as anyone kind of lives their life, it's always changing, you know? So
Sure.
I just don't really eat dairy. Even though that was like my love of my life when I was younger. I just can't eat dairy anymore.
Yeah, fuck dairy.
So, I mean, that's been 4 or 5 years, something like that.
But when you were a kid, you eat toaster strudels?
Oh yeah. I mean, when my parents could swing it and get that, yeah.
Yeah, those are a bit more expensive
Yeah,
than the
that was a
other.
treat for us, man.
The
Really
toast or the toaster
We
strudel?
weren't blessed like that to get.
I used to make 2 of them at a time
Oh my.
and then put all 8 icings on the 2. They brought you the separate packages of icing, and it's like, fuck my sister. I'm putting all the icing on these.
I used to just eat all the icings and say fuck the strudels.
Just
Everyone's like, "Where's the icings at?"
Ah, this is icing free. You didn't read the box? Dumb bitch.
That's
Yeah,
wicked.
Man, your parents must have had some money then.
We only had 2 kids, so easier to handle.
Yeah, I guess
And
that's
8.
When you got 37 kids, it gets a bit hectic.
The only time I'd ever get toaster strudels when we go to this little joint called like grocery outlet on like Thomas and 56th Street, and we get them for like 75 cents.
Oh shit! Apparently that was a place to go.
And I would
Like 75 cent per strudel.
per package.
Oh,
There's like
shit.
6
You
of
could have
them.
sold
Yeah.
them. You could have sold them to Connor's family for like $1.
Yeah, Yeah, business minded.
There's
This
a
is
market
why
for-
Zach makes all the money.
Yeah, there's a market for
Yeah.
everyone out there. You got to remember that. It's always a way to make
Damn.
money.
Were they called something ghetto?
Nah.
Like strudels.
Strudel toast.
yeah. Strudel toasters.
Yeah.
Yeah, just some
Them
ass
strudels.
backwards. Yeah.
Toasted McRoasters. Generic flavors. Cream soda.
No icing because all the kids that came here stole the icing out of the box.
That's exactly why the box is 75 cents. It comes with no icing, just strudel.
Came with Denny's packets of butter.
Oh man, I love toasted strudels. Are you guys a toasted strudel or a Pop Tart guy?
100% strudel.
Well, considering my options, Pop Tarts. You know what I mean? I think the strudel was a real treat.
It really is.
But
They were feeding you a baked sugar good for breakfast. That blows my mind today. I walk down the cereal aisle. I don't buy cereal anymore, but I walk down the cereal aisle sometimes to fuck with my own emotions, and I look at the cereal that they offer to kids now. It is ridiculous. They're like, try some Sour Patch Kids cereal. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is not cereal.
Yeah.
No wonder all these kids are on meds. You're giving them all the sugar. Like, they're
Man.
bouncing off the walls in class.
You're really trying to get me going with some of these comments because I feel like my feet are like, I'm like, come on, say the next question.
Good point, Sean. I got a
Oh,
3-hour
man.
talk about that one. I just watched the TED Talk.
If you go to section 13 of my book, you'll actually see that
Be careful with strudel or Pop Tarts though. Like one time I walked in this, it was like a corner store or something like that. Got a box of strudels, or fuck, why do I keep saying fuck strudels? I love strudels. Walked out and all of a sudden there's like maggots and shit in this fucking. Pop
Wait, you
Tart.
told me about that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so
Literally,
fucking
I
gross.
opened up the first pack. I was so hungry. Opened it and it's full of like maggots and shit like that. So definitely check the expiration dates on those things.
Okay, I just want to make a statement really quick. If we're always talking about that shit, we're always going to be talking about like the weirdest, lowest level shit that happens. People do that all the time, and it's crazy. How many times that happened to you?
One time.
One time.
But that's crazy
Okay.
impressive. Like if you're the person that gets the toe in your chili at Wendy's,
You're
you're
making
gonna be the
$1
toe
million.
person at Wendy's person. You're gonna tell everybody about that, and you're like, hey, 1 in a million chance, but there was a toe in my fucking chilies.
And now I'm rich.
Yeah, yeah, I'm balling.
Rich.
You probably wouldn't be allowed to talk about it after your settlement. You'd be like, okay, never mention that again in your life.
I'm just gonna be a bit more.
Your $5 million is going to be trimmed to a short zero.
Good point. Good point. Zach, I tell a lot of my friends about you, and not all of your successes, but more so of the incredible stories that you've shared with me. And I know you just happen to be one of the best storytellers that I know. And I know you've got a unbelievable just storage bank of beautiful stories. And please just share with us one of the semi-shorter but more interesting ones in your life, because you've had maybe the greatest come up of any friends that I have personally, going from what would you call your lowest point? What would you call that? Like
Rock bottom.
I think that's
that's a pretty good definition of where you were at, to being very well off. And let's get some teacher point for that. Pew, 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 pew. But some of the stories that you've told me throughout our friendship, I've looked at you and I've thought to myself, I know this guy. And I know he's not a great liar, and I also know that he doesn't have a great imagination. So for him to make something like this up would be impossible. So this has to be real.
Yeah, tell us the t-shirt story. Tell us the t-shirt story.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, you got
That's
t-shirts?
a long
I
time.
like the t-shirt story.
Hey bro, we got
Oh
time.
man. Okay. That's because I was literally gonna tell you to like let's come back to that because I gotta think of one, but this is.
I like the t-shirt story.
Sean's got
Okay.
stories on deck
Oh,
for
I
you.
remember these. I got them in folders in my mind. Great one.
So, yeah.
You want
I
to give
guess-
just a little background on yourself real quick so people know?
Yeah, so grew up, I sold drugs, used drugs, And you know what comes with that lifestyle is a bunch of bullshit. So I have been up and down my whole life. I don't want to like get all deep and shit, so I'm just gonna move on. Move on to the t-shirt story here. And it kind of goes to show like how fucking stupid you are when you're fucked up. But so I was living in Houston at the time, walked into this gas station, and I was like, you know what? I like white t-shirts. Yeah, I need some new white t-shirts. Here's a whole fucking rack of them. So walked in there, you know, like minding my own, like I'm about to take all these t-shirts. So I started like going through like all these fucking white t-shirts, like getting all the XLs, like, because back then I wore fucking XL and double XL, of course. Getting all those in order, so then when I'm ready to make the jump, like I can just grab them and I don't have to look through all the sizes and shit. So
very smart.
Yeah, smart. Particular.
You thought through a part of it.
Yeah. This guy like behind this glass, because the gas station had like glass. He's all like, dude, what is this fucking guy doing? This guy's so fucked up. And I was like, yeah, dude, I am. He didn't say that, but I knew that's what he was thinking. And so I organized all these t-shirts, got all the XLs like fucking in a group. And this guy is so fucked up. This guy's organizing my rack for me. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking take all these and I'm gonna fucking run out of here. And I already told like my boy that was in the car, like, dude, just be waiting on the side. I'm gonna grab all these white tees so we can go out tonight fresh. You know what I'm saying? Maybe sell a few.
Smart, business minded.
And so I grabbed them. Fucking started walking up the counter like I'm gonna buy them. I'm like, dude, fucking out. Fucking jetted out there and go figure. There's a fucking worker doing the trash cans at the gas pumps. So he starts chasing me. I hop in the back of the fucking car, tell my boy to go. He peels off. I'm thinking we're golden, so we pull off in this neighborhood, right around the corner. To my boy's house. I actually unload all the t-shirts into his house. I think it was like probably like 15, 20 t-shirts. But at the time, like that's bucks, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's a come up.
Yeah,
Pro clubs,
that's a
good.
Yeah, 100%. Like the thick neck, like white tee, like you're going out fresh tonight. So,
you and the whole crew.
Yeah, 100%. So, and then I was like, dude, I'm definitely gonna put one of these fucking on because my t-shirt's not clean right now. So I put one of them on, get back in the whip, drive back. We go park somewhere, doing some other shit in this parking lot, meeting up with some people, and all of a sudden the fucking cops roll up. And they're like, yeah, we got the license plate, we know, blah, blah, woo-woo. Like, we got, you know, a fucking call about some kid that looks a lot like you about stealing some t-shirts, and oh, go figure, you're fucking wearing a white t-shirt. I was like, dude, that's not, what are you talking about? That wasn't me. And
coincidence.
Little backstory, I was really fucked up at the time. So they put me in the cop car, arrest me, and drive me back to the gas station so the guy can ID me. At the time, I got a fucking hat on, of course. I always wear a hat, you know, it's part of my style. So, and at the time I had long hair. So I'm in the back of the cop car. We pull up in front of the gas station. The guy comes out to ID me, and he's outside talking to the cop. And I was like, dude, you know what? Like, fuck this guy. I'm gonna fucking knock my hat off, mess my hair up because it was all long. And all of a sudden, this guy's not gonna fucking figure that I'm that guy.
I'm getting real.
I'm gonna look differently. Are you kidding me? How bad I
Did you still have the white shirt on?
Of course. Yeah, 100%. And so I did that. So I'm in the back of the cop car. I slid down. My hands are in handcuffs. And I got my hat on. I fucking knocked my hat off in the cop car. Like, it was crazy. Did that whole thing. Messed my fucking hair up because I had it in a ponytail in the back, or a bun. And then, like, just looked like a fucking crazy psychopath in the back of the cop car. And, like, threw my hair in front of my face, and I, like, slammed my head up against the fucking window. And then I'm like, just staring at him. I'm like, yeah, that's not me. And the guy was like, "Tuh." I don't know if that's the guy. and I was like, this is what I heard from the cop. The cop gets back in and he's like, I'm not sure if he said he doesn't know if you're him or not. He's not sure if he can ID you, so I'm gonna take you home. I was like, all right, dude, let's fucking go.
That's a
I'm
fucking
gonna put on a new white tee after this.
He's like,
That's
this is
the
all.
A drink to that.
This is
Oh
all
my
like,
god,
hey,
cheers to that, bro.
yeah, cheers to that. I do have a question though. A lot of people, if you don't mind saying, a lot of people say like I'm fucked up, but at that time, what were you fucked up on? Because I've been on
Yeah, I've been
a
fucked up
handful of
before.
different things, and there's a lot of different types of fucked up.
Matt.
Okay, I haven't been on that type, but
Okay.
I'd imagine it would be decently obvious. Hey, side note, one of my favorite things about Zach,
Oh, wait.
it's like a sub-quality.
Can I fucking...
Can I say this really
Okay,
quick?
okay,
Zach
okay,
can look
okay,
at any person, and he can tell you what drugs they're on. I think that's
Yeah.
like a superpower.
It's very impressive.
Dang, you should work for.
You gotta know
be an
that to be
expert.
able to know like what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
when you're selling drugs, like, dude, this guy's on that. Okay, I'm gonna go up to him and say like, dude, what I got that.
I think
Like, right
Zach's
away.
caught me every time, and I'm one of those people that can be really messed up, and you just are like, "Oh, hey, Connor, good afternoon," and then Zach's like, "I know what you did."
You on acid, bro?
No, he
I fucking
knows.
name it right off. Like,
He caught me every
Yeah.
single time within 10 seconds. In 10 seconds.
literally,
I
he looks
swear.
at me and I'm like, boom, done. But by the way, I just want to side note this because it sounds like I'm a fucking psychopath drug addict. I'm not. I've on December 15th, I'll have 4 years clean.
Woo!
Meh, 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 meh. Yep.
Cheers to that.
Oh man.
I'll take
Yeah.
another drink to that. What's this
Like
one
I
called?
said, the most
Carnivore?
come up. This is your wine, Carnivore.
Yeah.
Shout out to Carnivore. Yeah, that's awesome. But again, like I tell you all the time, you have out of my group of friends the craziest from the bottom to the top story that I know of anybody. So the fact that I'd be telling those stories to everybody because it would be that much sweeter now that you've really gotten yourself into such a good position where it's like, yeah, I used to be fucking psycho.
You know what's crazy? And I bet you can attest to this. I was thinking about this. A lot of people had asked me about my trip when I had left and come back, and they want to know all my stories. But
Yeah.
even after
It's
9 months,
So hard.
9 months, and I'm not going to say I was sober for 9 months because that would be an outright lie. But even after 9 months, I have trouble thinking back because when you have an experience that lasts that long, it's not an experience, it's your life.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I bet even you thinking
100%.
back on your life compared to now, it's not the same.
Like a
There's
culture
It's
shock.
not the same.
Like a
There's
culture shock.
A self culture shock,
Yeah.
maybe.
yeah, there's so many stories. It's like they don't come up till they come up. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
That's
Like,
that's almost how I
It's
am.
it's called life experience. So like you go through something and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm in this situation. I'm gonna tell this story that I went through. Like it's not something that you can just pick out of your brain. I wish our brains worked like that.
Oh yeah.
But it's more or less of like, you know, like being or gone through a lot of shit. So you have a lot of fucking backstory to tell. It's
Yeah.
kind of tough.
I have a tendency to think that the people that go through the most and actually make it out of it are the best.
Yeah.
I
100%.
constantly think to myself because I listen to so many comedians' podcasts and everything, and just so much stand-up. Almost all comedians were fucked up during their life, just had all sorts of issues, and
Yeah.
it gets you into this position in your life where
Psychopath.
you mature and you learn how to laugh at yourself and learn how to just make light of the things that you've been through and turn it into comedy because a lot of other people have been through it. I often wish, and this is a horrible thing, but I often wish, I'm like, wish my parents were more fucked up. I wish I went through some crazier shit so I could have a better personality. Like,
That's the grass is greener right there.
Oh,
It
yeah.
always happens. It's like regardless of what side you're looking on, you're like,
but again, most people don't
Make
turn
it
into
out.
a comedian. Most people don't turn into Zach, where you
Yeah.
make it out. A lot of people,
Yeah.
unfortunately,
Most people
don't ever
can't.
get out. Yeah.
most people can't. They can't.
the good stuff.
So it's like it's a support thing too. I would imagine there were a couple people that you could latch onto that got you out of there too. That were
100%.
like
And
A
you
couple
guys-
people that you
you guys-
latched onto that were trying to pull you back in.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were one of them, so shout out to you guys.
Yeah, well,
Bam, bam,
I'm
bam,
staying.
bam. Small horn for that.
I'm staying.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
You thought I was helping you out of the water, but really I was just trying to swim with you, bro. Just trying to swim with you. I'm staying.
Got that.
Okay, so I want a collective opinion. If we were all to transition into women's, we were all to transition into women's. Shout out to you,
Women.
Best to worst transition. Who would be the best of us? Who would be the
Question.
worst of us? Yes.
Question: do I get to have a nose job?
No. You have to look like you look, but they doll you up. They get rid of,
Not
you
me
know.
then. I could never look like a woman if I kept this nose.
I'd be a bad bitch. There, I said it.
I think.
Let's,
Yeah,
all right, so
Pretty
hold on.
confident.
Think amongst yourselves. Just take a second. Rate everybody in the group 1 to 4, best to worst.
I think this is kind of gay. Because if you're like, wow, he would be a. fucking
Some of us
mom.
definitely have more womanly features. God damn, I'm so.
Are you trying to say that I'm sexy? Is that what you're trying to say?
Just saying. So let's rate them. I've already got it in
It's
my head.
tough. It's tough. I don't know. I think
Alright.
Zach would still freak me out.
Michael, let's
sexy
start.
either way.
Okay.
Let's start with you, Michael.
All right.
Number 1.
Me.
Okay.
Zach. This is the tough one. Connor. And then you.
Okay.
It's
Connor.
the beard, Sean.
Well, yeah, he'd be super big as a woman.
No, actually, I'll reverse that.
Ooh, Connor. You're,
Because
I got lots
this
of
is cute.
Oh, you like
If
that?
you were a
See,
girl,
I
yeah.
told you this was
Yeah.
gay.
This is, I know,
Hey, bro,
I feel
come on.
weird saying it, but
Oh yeah, come
Fuck
on.
that shit.
What
this is
about
an
you?
alternate reality.
You're here with friends. Don't even worry about it.
Ah, sure.
What about you, Connor? What's your ranking?
I think that's tough, man. I think I want to know the conditions of this statement. Like it's a
Of
plastic
course, Connor
surgery.
needs extra details. No.
Plastic- Okay, if I'm just gonna be
If
shooting,
you just went to Asia and you got the change, like they gave you some fucking tits and stuff.
based on a non-denominational amount that I may or may not have just received, I would probably say that none of you. I think. Okay, Sean, if you looked like your sister, you'd be gorgeous, but you don't look like your sister, so you're last place. I think that we're gonna go with that. I think I would rank at least second or third on there. I don't want to give me a place yet because we don't know the conditions. So if I am going to shoot in the dark, I'm going to say that Sexy Big Poppy takes first, Zach takes second or third, and then Sean's
Alright, give me that
securing
20
the boost.
The last place. Brandon and Strong in the last place. What about you, Zach? How would you rank us?
Women, I would almost say number 1, Connor, for sure. He's got some feminine qualities about him.
As I'm like,
Long ass neck and thin lips.
I do have an English lady's neck.
I think
Well-
it would probably go like Connor, definitely Big Poppy over there, and then Sean and me.
You think you're last?
Yeah.
It's both
So I
of
love you guys, dude.
Yeah.
Kidding
So
me?
you said I look like a better woman than you?
It's interesting how you
I-
started this saying you don't want to be gay and then you just wanted to
Yeah.
love us.
Yeah.
So I
I don't want
appreciate
you
that
guys to feel bad.
vulnerability. Yeah.
Yeah, I would put Connor at the top, Poppy at second, you at third, me at fourth. I appreciate both of you thinking that I'm last and I'd just be a dog shit looking woman,
No, it's
which means
I'm a fucking
I'm a
great
very
guy.
manly man.
Yes.
I would be a disgusting woman. I am way too big. Just like long arms and
6'4", 220.
yeah,
Why
like
does she have a beard?
Playing
Why
for
are
the
your
Phoenix
feet so
Mercury.
I just saw Brittany grind
Yeah.
her. Grinder?
Something like that. Is the last
Granger.
part.
Granger?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just saw her at the UPS store the other day. She big, bro. She fucking big.
I got a great question to subset this. If you were a woman,
Let's
would
get it
you
up a
be
little.
a stripper?
Ooh, that's actually a great question.
Yeah, that's a.
I think this is different from.
Would you
men
be a
as usual.
dancer, stripper?
How hot am I?
I mean, you're average.
What kind
Oh,
of-
Jesus,
what
I'm
kind of-
average?
I mean, but you got to make the
Fuck.
bucks. So
Yeah.
I think I would use it as a a type of tuition towards my lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Would
Like,
you use it as a
running.
means to an end, or would you just like
I'm doing it till I'm 40.
Well, personally, I'm not gonna make a career out of taking my clothes off.
Speak for yourself.
But just saying, a little boost couldn't hurt. You know what I mean? Get my ideas started. That'd be a lot easier than it is now as a guy, because if I take my clothes off, there's only one group that's gonna want to see it.
Mm.
Mm.
I can see you being a real flat-chested woman.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's rude.
I'm
I
just
think my
saying.
family does pretty well at the genetics for the women's side, but the men's, we do have
I'm just
some
saying,
small
as
groups.
I would work real hard, so I would strip for sure for a little bit. I work real hard, I make that money, and then I'd go get that blowout ass and them titties, and then come back a brand new chick and be making all that bread, be making that fat ass.
So
But what would you do? What would you do after stripping? Like what would
Life
be if
after
you were a woman?
stripping.
Picture
Yeah, that should be a Netflix fucking special. Life after stripping.
Might be.
I'd potentially get into porn.
See, Sean would just take it
Yeah,
all the
moving
way.
on.
Be an Instagram model.
Sean's trying to think about his career here. He's like,
Yeah, maybe get
what are we talking about?
a ring girl position in the UFC. Learn an instrument.
Man,
Oh,
I don't know.
Ooh, there
Something
you go.
sophisticated. To be like, that bitch don't know nothing. Like, I can play Beethoven on the piano. Thank you very much. So, yeah, but I'd have that blowout ass for
Just
sure.
the one song.
Yeah, just. I don't know any of the songs.
Just the one song.
Would you, Michael? Would you
It's about how shallow people are now.
strip if you were a lady?
I'd do it once just to know where I've been,
Yeah, God.
and then be like, I can always go back, but I might want some free groceries, so I'm working at Fry's for a little bit.
You're finding a sugar daddy
Yeah.
or something, that's for sure. Is this full nude
That's
or just
different.
topless?
That's different. That's different. Okay,
Well,
I think
100%.
if you're being a sugar anything, it's different. It's different because there's a bunch of conditions that come with that. You know?
oh yes, there
There's
is.
a bunch of conditions. I would be a sugar baby if somebody wanted me to be a sugar baby, but I'm not. I'm not gonna fuck you.
Oh, wow.
But I think that's
But
why
do
I'm gonna
that,
make
though.
more money
Do
than
that.
That's
any
extra.
of you, because I'm gonna be worth way more because I won't do it.
I
Do they though?
have a family member who was an escort,
Ah,
and
family member.
one of her
What's her name?
clients, I believe, was Sean Merriman. I
That's a
follow
lot
you
of
on
dick to take,
Instagram.
I imagine. It's a larger gentleman.
Doesn't mean much.
Hey, and I also have another cousin
Who
Aunt.
also-
who was an entertainer in Vegas and retired.
How many cousins do you have?
He's
It's
Hispanic. He has a
really
lot.
big family.
What the fuck kind of
Adopted
question is that?
family in
That's some
there.
white people
Massive.
shit.
It's a big cauldron, stirring it.
What was the?
Interesting.
Where were you going with this?
It's like what? Well,
I don't remember.
He's like, so her number is what? Like, he's like, you're a
What's your
Hispanic.
Instagram?
Check.
man.
Sean Merriman, being a
Not the
hooker.
Wrong one.
It's not that hard.
What I was looking for.
I don't think
was-
it's that hard.
Would you guys, if you were a chick, would you make these type of videos?
Zach would.
Yeah, Dad.
Zach would. For sure.
Have you ever seen those videos?
The casting couch.
Bro,
Is that
no,
what
this
you're
is
talking about?
straight.
No,
porn.
this
ball
sounds
hog
like
videos.
she's about to go
no.
up against Mandingo.
So this is straight, no dick attention, all balls. Just the whole
No
video,
way.
just balls in her face, balls in her mouth. Yeah, I had never seen it. I had to look it up because I heard of it.
I don't think
Not
that's
that
my
exciting.
style.
Ball.
I would, bro.
That's why.
If I were a chick, I would totally do that. That seems like the easy way out.
Easy, 100%.
Yeah, just put some balls in my face and in my mouth. Way easier than all that other stuff you're doing. DP, 3 in me, 4 in me. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
good.
I'll think about that right this moment.
Would you take one in you though?
If I was a chick, obviously. I mean,
No.
I enjoy sex. He's like, I'm a lesbian. We all
I
know
don't know.
if we have girls for kids, we're hoping that they're lesbians. Every man does.
Oh boy.
Facts.
Facts. Connor, do you want your daughter to be lesbian?
I feel like that's a trick question. Because it's like, to me, that's like, do you want your family line to stop if you decide to have kids?
She's a woman.
Or-
Have a man.
She'll get drunk and then
Yeah.
fuck a guy. Like
Yeah.
You
were
talking
under-
shit about my kids, bro?
No.
Take my last
You
name.
don't start this now.
The girl doesn't take your last name anyways.
Doesn't
Hyphenated.
matter.
No,
I don't care about the name. My family name has meant, in my opinion, very little
Sleep on.
until recent generations. Because I haven't heard much about it except for bad things. So, in my opinion, it's like y'all haven't contributed very much to what I'm sharing. So I'm just sharing genetics.
I mean, you could have a boy though too, or you could have one daughter who's. I just don't
All right.
want to be the guy that has to kill the guy that's dating my daughter.
That's part of the fun.
You just gotta teach
I'm from
them
the
the game.
mountains, man. You gotta like show off your guns and your knives when that happens. That's what I want. I'm gonna prepare for that.
Invite her over just like on Bad Boys 2. Talk to him.
Exactly. Exactly. You know.
He's like, nigga, you at least 30. How old are you?
Okay. I think
Ludacris
this will be
lick 'em
fun
up.
though. Who out of you guys thinks they're gonna have a boy first?
Me.
You have a boy first?
100%.
I mean, I think I will.
Twins.
Is that
Have a,
normal?
wait, what do you mean have a boy first? Like, who's gonna have kids out of us first?
Oh, I think all of us are gonna have kids.
We have,
I don't-
no, but I'm
I
saying.
might have one cooking.
I'm saying who's the first kid? Huh?
Mom.
Oh,
Let's see.
shit.
What? You shouldn't be drinking then, bro.
Exactly.
Hopefully I do.
Heating up. Fire.
Man, those are some
That just got
words.
That just
there.
got serious. Big words.
Big words. All right,
Um,
what about you, Michael?
I
Are you
was
making
con-
any kids?
I was confused by the
Trying
question.
to sing's good.
Out of if we all have kids, who do you think's gonna have a boy?
Yeah, who's gonna? I think most guys, when you ask a guy, they're gonna say, "I want a boy first." I've only met a few people that are like,
Oh, a boy first.
First.
Isn't okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like who's gonna be the first one of us to pop
That's
out of
so
I mean, I
hard
think
to
the first one that's
know.
gonna have kids is Sean.
Yeah, I'm gonna have kids in about 2 years.
months. Wow. Okay. Well,
He's
I'm
gonna
be-
definitely gonna have
yeah.
kids.
I'm gonna be
before
almost 30.
that.
Scheduled.
You're gonna have kids before that.
Yeah, you guys are old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike's
Thirty's
older
about
than
the
me.
right time.
You just turned 28, right?
Yeah, just turned 28.
So are you guys
30 is about the
are you
right
guys-
time if you're.
Wait, Michael. Are you guys like pushing for that? You guys trying for that?
Well, if you don't want to talk about it, because sometimes that's awkward for people.
I believe it's better to set your kids up in an environment where you can
True.
That's why we're
do
waiting.
things that
I gotta pay the school
you
debt
can't
off.
do when you're in your early 20s,
100%.
or you base everything off of you had a kid. Oh, you have to get married.
Yeah. you have
5
to
years
do this.
later, you're like, fuck this nigga, fuck this bitch. I'm gonna go sleep with her sister and go.
Oh
Wait,
shit.
My
you have a
child,
sister?
my
So
true
I'm an only
cousin.
child, so I'm good there.
Yeah, Amanda's
No
got
shots.
no.
No shots thrown to
Sisters.
Idaho at all.
Yeah, they probably do a bit of that out there.
So am I gonna be the last?
You'll definitely be the last to have kids out of us.
100%. Yeah.
For sure.
I guess I
You're,
am.
you're also the youngest.
So picky.
And yeah, you fuck nobody. It's really hard to have kids with
Jesus.
yourself.
He fucks though.
No, he fucks.
Fucks. This guy fucks.
They're all foreign. And none of them know English. We rub you wrong time.
They call you a doctor.
Yeah, right. You a model. Oh, I like you. You're a model.
Fuck you, long time.
He's not fucking Asian chicks.
Actually,
Oh, wait.
I've never hooked up with any. Oh wait,
The
that's
girl
not
from
true.
Bali.
It's not true. Yeah, that's not
Yep.
true.
A massage
All right,
parlor.
never mind. No, not a massage parlor, motherfucker. You're the only person turning around when they grab your pockets.
No, I don't pay for that.
I think, man, I don't know, because I like the dynamic between my sister, who's older than me, and myself. If I was looking at that in the future for my kids, like, I'd be like, yo, you know how much, this is a total dad thing, you know how much pussy my son's gonna get if I have an older,
Are you gonna
If he
say
has-
that as a dad?
100%.
I'm thinking of it in my head, because I'm like, I know the dynamic between me and my sister, how many of her friends that I hooked up with, and she was always like, hey, hook up with my friends, at least I know that they're good people, and shout out to you, Sam, you were cool.
Yeah, no
Sam.
kidding.
Yeah, shout out to
High
you.
five.
You were like, not only are you an attractive person because it runs in our family, but that meant you had attractive friends, and you're always like, my friends are cool, my brother's real
Man.
sweet. She would always
No,
bring
no.
them over, and I'd hook up with them.
That's best case. That's like
He's
that's
really
like
good
how
at
good can
basketball.
it get as an American in this society? Is like,
Well,
wow,
I'm decent
my
looking.
sister's just lining
And
up at the door.
Amanda's very good looking, so I think we'll have pretty good looking kids, which would lead to good looking friends. I'm gonna teach my kids only be friends with attractive people. No, I'm just kidding. Totally fucking kidding. Totally fucking kidding. I'm friends with I've got some ugly friends.
Yeah. That
Wait,
None of you
why,
guys.
wait, why did you just point at me? Oh, I'm friends with.
yeah.
No,
Okay.
I'm friends with some ugly
No.
people.
I've got friends.
I'm a 10 in Idaho.
Yeah, hey, no, 13
Oh,
at least.
shit.
13 at least.
There's only like 1.2 million people living there.
I think I feel like I just looked up the. Is there really 1.2?
I might be pushing.
I thought there was
Maybe
like
more
800,000 or
There might
900,000.
be
Let's see,
around a
yeah,
million.
we gotta get some
tops.
questions towards Michael. I feel like
I know.
Yeah.
aimed
I know.
at- aimed
Mike,
at
do you have
me,
any crazy stories? Like, you've been
I
through
ate
a lot
out
of
of
shit.
trash can before.
You ate in the trash can or out of the trash
Out of
can?
the trash can, I was homeless.
Wow.
Did you have
My
that
mother,
ready?
my mother kicked me out, and I was like, I'm mad hungry right now.
What'd you eat? Fuck them in.
I ate out of a trash can. This is crazy because I know all this. It was a Blimpies
Really?
on Main Street between like Center and Country Club.
Oh, that's where I just lived.
Yeah.
And
Oh, really?
By my house.
right on Main Street. It was
I know the
crazy.
Blimpies.
I
That was
always go
mine.
there. I'm like, at least I'm gonna eat healthy. I'm gonna eat good.
It's like I wasn't
But,
gonna eat that
yeah.
night.
Was it
I had
out the
30
dumpster
more.
in the back?
No, in
Or
the front.
In the front.
It was like 11 o'clock at night.
What was the feeling of grabbing? Because, I mean, we're all men, so we all have this like certain thing that we carry inside of us. What was the feeling of being at the point where you were like, I'm gonna eat this sandwich out of this trash can? Like, I feel like you have to hop over a hurdle in your own mind. Where you're like, all right, man, like, fuck it,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it. I'm hungry. Like,
Survive.
Basically, that's how I felt. I was like, I don't got no money, and I'm hungry, and I know they empty out the trash cans, and I'm gonna find something. And I struck gold every time I went there.
how would you take more than once?
Yeah.
Well,
Were they wrapped up and tossed away, or
Yeah,
were they
yeah.
like sitting
Yeah, I was
nicely on?
It was like those pompous people who only eat like 3/4 of a full foot long or half of it and would roll it up, throw it away. Is mainly what it was.
I'm not gonna lie. I probably wouldn't put it past me to do that either if I was in that position. I'm like, hey, this haven't touched any other trash. This is a lot of a sub right here. I'm gonna smash it. What is this? Italian? All right.
You know, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Meatball sub.
That just goes back to say then, because both Zach and Michael are like two of the best people that we know. And that they have crazy stories like that. That's crazy, man.
I know you and myself have never been in positions like that. I've been blessed to luckily just have a very easy life in terms of that. And I know you have as well in terms of like just family life and everything like that, not getting into any crazy situations. But yeah, funny how
I would leave mine at a maybe. I grew up on the reservation, man.
yeah.
yeah, your struggle was a whole different
I
struggle.
did have some weird stuff happen to me when I was out there. That's for sure.
Yeah. Man.
If I look back at it, it wasn't really rough. It was more of like, we were poor compared to Scottsdale people when we moved there. So I moved there in
Yeah.
3rd grade from South Phoenix. Everyone had everything I never had, and I was like, my parents didn't get it for me. So my thing was I'd steal Game Boys. We go to the Boys and Girls Club, I get kicked out, go back, vice versa, keep doing it, get expelled, and then go to alternative school with like 4th grade. Actually, it's my first time admitting this, but I actually stole my first car at 10 years old.
Shit.
It was sitting in this parking lot where it used to be actually, I didn't steal it. I took it on a little joyride, I guess, and brought it back because I got scared. I was like, I gotta take the bus home. I'm not taking this car
This is
home.
too much.
Yeah.
This is too much.
It was like a 98 Nissan Maxima. And I just picked the lock with a butter knife I brought home one day, brought from home, popped it, and it was like my soul led me to the box where all the keys were, and there was only one car there, and I took it and turned it, and I thought I was the shit. And I was like, Grand Theft Auto 3 just came out.
Here we
I'm
go.
doing it in real life. I was freaked out. So I literally took it, did a little burnout in the little back parking lot area, pulled up to the intersection, and I wasn't ready for it. So I backed up, put it back. I put my 60 cents in the bus and took my ass home
Man,
down Scottsdale Road. to Indian Bend, where it still didn't know how to act. And yeah, that was that.
Dude, I bet you the owner of that car was watching you the whole time. He was like,
I
take
bet.
it, please fucking take it. My insurance policy is
Yo,
gonna get me out.
got this 98 Maxima. Get this shit out of my
Yeah,
face
he's like,
right now.
come on, kid.
Do anything to
Gas.
it.
He's
Oh,
like, yeah,
man.
burn those donuts. Kill those tires.
Yeah, I don't think I used to have a real problem with stealing. Just like
Yeah.
it ended pretty recently
Oh
here.
wait, we have to tell the story of the last day before I left for the summer last year.
By all means, tell it.
So we were what was this store called? Fry's?
I think it was fries.
Yeah, you think it was?
I'm pretty sure it's
yeah,
Fry's. I always get fries and
Hey,
Safeway.
shout out to
so.
Fry's. Fuck you. We stole all your shit. Like we knew we had to get a bunch of shit
Sorry,
last
Mom.
summer. Yeah, we knew we had to get a bunch of shit last summer. Didn't have much money. Went to Fry's. We were like, all right, we gotta get this. We had probably a laundry list, probably
Hundreds of dollars worth of things.
Oh yeah, 30, 40 items. Not only food, but like pots, pans, everything. So walking on the store, we've done this before, just with groceries, us together. And I used to do this in my past, and I think I showed you how to do it, which I feel bad for.
I've done
you've done it before.
done so much shoplifting in my
Okay.
life. It's unbelievable.
Okay, so we're walking around, load up our carts. Usually, we go to the checkout. Go to the self checkout, and you scan one item, put it in the bag, and then you take that bag and you put it back in your cart, and you fill up like 7 items.
Mhm.
Okay, but we get a cartload of shit, both of us: toilet paper, T-shirts, fucking pots, pans, cooler, food, ton of food, everything you can think of. And we're like, fuck, dude, the self-checkouts are not open. What are we gonna do? Fuck, we gotta buy all this shit? So I was like, dude, just let's grab some fucking bags, bro. We're gonna grab some bags and we're gonna throw them on the top and we're gonna fucking peel out. So went to the fucking thing, grabbed a bunch of fucking grocery bags, threw them on the top. It's like we gotta do a lap around because there's fucking someone standing at the door. And then by the time we came back around, we just fucking paddled out. And we were like, yeah, we're fucking
Walked out with all the groceries in our carts, no
I
bags.
would say estimated total between the two of us at least 600.
Yeah, oh yeah, because we're getting the good meats, and just man, it was. I'm not even gonna say it was tough times, but
We just
It was
fuck 'em.
free
Fuck
shit.
Fries and fuck 'em. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'll drink to that.
Now,
I don't have any alcohol
you
left.
know,
Yeah, I'll take a little bit more there. Can you do it from there?
but yeah. But
Thank you.
so let's hear
Yeah.
about one of your stories now.
Man,
Yeah.
You have a,
I probably did that multiple more times. I think I possibly told this story before, but when I got signed to the college in Chicago where I played basketball, me and a buddy, getting signed to a smaller school is not all they make it out to be. We were on break and they just weren't giving us enough money to eat like we needed to eat and everything. So my buddy and I went to a grocery store and snagged a bunch of stuff, put it in our backpacks and stuff. And as we were walking out, they stopped us and they're like, "We can watch you guys. We're gonna need to check your bags." I'm like,
Jesus.
oh, fuck. Like, everything that rushes through your head at that point, because I'm on full ride scholarship. I'm a freshman, so I'm like 18 years old. I'm just like, fuck, my life's over. I'm about to get kicked off the team. All this stuff's about to happen. Obviously, I didn't tell them anything about me being on the basketball team or anything. And they end up just making us pay a certain amount of money. We were lucky enough to have stolen under the amount of money that they would consider it to be like
Felony.
Yeah, a serious felony.
Misdemeanor, yeah.
So I had contacted they brought us back in the back office. I had contacted my mom. I let her know about it. And she did some OG ass shit where she was just like, hey, you know, I'll go ahead and pay this for you. I'm not gonna tell your dad, and I'll just, you know, I'll take care of this for you. But I hope, you know, she gave me a talking to and all that stuff. I'm like, Mom, you are the fucking coolest. Thank God. She had never told my dad about it. Like, it got handled and I got off, like, not without like a stern talking to from her, which apparently didn't stop me from doing it. But yeah, I made out easy on it, and I was just, man, that shit scared me so much. I thought I was going to lose my basketball scholarship, all that stuff.
By the way, this guy is a great basketball player.
By the way, haven't touched the ball in a long time. Shout out to my mom. It's her birthday today, her
Wow.
61st birthday.
Happy
Shout
birthday.
out to her. Pew, 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 pew. If you guys haven't met my mom, which I know
She's amazing.
they have, she is the best person in the world. She's so awesome.
She threw me the blowing kiss emoji.
You know? Yeah. You're going to
Shout out to my mom too.
Yeah,
Like,
shout out
I'm gonna
to
make you watch this.
all of our moms.
Yeah, she's
Who are never
Done
going to
some
watch this.
shit.
Never going to watch this.
No,
My mom's
she's
not
gonna
gonna
watch it.
but my
I'm
mom
gonna-
listens to all the podcasts.
Okay.
I actually had her call in last week. She said twat live on the podcast. When I was asking her about would she rather
Awesome.
never shave her armpits again or never shave her vagina.
Oh
She said,
Jesus!
yeah, some inappropriate stuff. And she said, well, I would never shave my twat again. Oh my
You're
gosh,
like, Mom, way to go!
You are a savage mom.
Shout out to Charlene.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Bring it back to the whole porn thing. This is a question that I've thought long and hard about because I get stuck in this situation a lot. And like, Connor, I feel like you, out of the rest of us, get stuck in this situation a lot. What is the longest that you've ever looked for a porn clip
Jesus.
when you're about to beat it?
Hours.
Like
What?
hours?
Oh yeah, Connor needs that. Okay, what are you looking for?
I need that
Like,
perfect
I want to know like details, like Asian.
What are you talking about? Which day is it? I don't know how to tell you.
Yeah, whatever he's feeling.
Day of
Who
my
did you
life.
see that day? And you're like, yeah, school teacher.
You
No.
want something with a certain word in it? Like BBW?
No,
Redhead?
in fact, I think it's more of the words that it's like, I don't want to hear you say these words.
Oh, here you sit.
These words are fake. Yeah, it's tough. Tough life. I think that's going to be a short question with me because I'm going to go ahead and end it by saying sometimes hours.
Hours looking for a clip. Man, I've probably spent a good, I'd say 30 to 40 minutes looking for the right clip with, you know, dick in hand and everything.
Oh, 100%. Like,
Yeah.
on drugs or off drugs? I guess we gotta go there. I've literally
Off
spent
drugs.
like,
Off
okay, off drugs? Shit.
I don't feel like I jerk off that much on drugs.
1 or 2 minutes?
Dude, I think mine might be backwards from yours then.
Yeah, I was
because
gonna
I
say-
think on drugs would make it shorter.
No.
Off drugs would make it.
Bro, you're doing the wrong drugs then.
I don't think so.
I've literally fucking jerked off for like 12 hours before.
For 12 hours?
On
For
Molly?
12 hours.
Bro, is that meth?
Yeah.
Because I've heard meth makes your dick
Oh.
super fucking hard.
Bro,
and you just be...
That's all I wanted to do. Like, I would lock
That's what
myself
I've
in
heard.
my fucking house and
It
just
feels like
fucking.
torture.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god, hold on.
Don't do meth.
What about you, Mike?
That sounds terrible.
I only do it at work.
Wait, you want to jack off at work or you
I
only
don't
jack
got
off
the-
at
I
work?
don't got the kind of time you guys got. 10 minutes max.
It's like, yeah, I got shit to do, man.
Shit to do.
Yeah, I'm okay. I thought we were talking about matches.
No,
I wasn't saying that I do that every day. I'm not like hours,
Probably.
like,
I know what I want. I'm just like
Every day.
straight redheads, straight to the redheads.
Oh, that's so
Maybe a
cute.
dick is involved. Maybe some pegging.
Uh-huh.
I've seen a tranny one fuck the shit out of a redhead. Or
I would just
or
give
a
it
red
a
bone,
to watch it.
or
It's
a
like
red
waiting
bone
for
every
the
now and
tilting-
He's
then.
like, this could be good.
for
Hey!
the tilting thumb.
It's gonna be great.
Okay, clear.
I've got a video specifically for you, Zach. I think,
God.
yeah, bro, you're gonna relate so hard to this,
Yeah.
and then after this, we'll shut it down. but you're gonna enjoy this.
Sorry, but I'm here to tell you, if you've had any kind of erectile disorder problems, I'm here to tell you, forget about Viagra, forget about salads, forget about dick and plants and all that stuff. I told you what to do, and it does work. So I don't know if you believe me or not, but if you like to see me smoke some meth with a small limp dick that doesn't get hard any other way, and watch it get harder and harder, the more I smoke, the harder my dick gets. It's unbelievable. If you want to see it, tell me yes. If you don't, it's okay too, I won't. But I just want all you guys to see. You're gay, you won't believe how good it feels. If you're straight, you won't believe how good it feels. Your dickhead becomes so sensitive that you don't need lube, you don't need spit. You just stroke that dickhead this up and down 4 times. Just barely do it. And you'll shoot an enormous amount of very thick, hot white cum. More cum than I've ever did in my life. And I know I'm gay, I love to get blowjobs. And I tell you what, I cannot wait when I'm so fucked up and hot and horny on meth. I let anybody suck and get me a blowjob. I'm telling you, but this a few strokes, my brother didn't believe me. But when he smoked with me, he put out his dick. I couldn't believe how big his dick was. He jacked off 4 strokes and shot the most cum he'd ever shot in his life. He's only 49, and he's fine. He has no neuropathy problems at all. But his dick gets even harder and thicker and even more cum. He believes me now. I'm not here to tell you to do anything illegal. I don't.
He believes me.
Oh my
Okay.
god! Give me a breakdown of that video real quick, Zach.
I get where he's coming from besides the brother part. Like, he
Yeah,
had his brother, he's like, no, bro. Like this out. Not like a bro, like a buddy. Like
No,
his
his actual brother.
like
And now,
bloodline.
and then when he said, and now he believes me. It was,
I thought it was the adjectives that got me. It was bigger and hotter and veinier than ever. It's like
He blew
4
the
strokes.
thickest, hottest, whitest cum
exactly.
ever seen. He did it in 4 strokes. He has no neuropathy problems or nothing.
no, no,
Here's yeah.
Holy shit.
Ooh, that's
Oh no.
But he's not lying, right? Because
The
apparently,
dude is super serious.
Yeah.
He's so serious.
No.
and the fact that I think he's most likely in the back room at his work or something, or maybe at his halfway house in the corner, and all his friends over there like, fucking Steve, all getting with these meth jack-off videos, inviting people to watch him get hard from a limp dick to a completely hard dick.
With that strong
with the 30-second testimonial.
Yeah, God, he came in hard with it. And he's like, and now I'm rich, so
Yes.
fuck you.
Rich.
That's real.
This guy got rich.
No, he's not rich, bro.
Okay.
He does meth.
I was like, yeah.
He's letting guys give him blowies.
Yeah, come on, try it out.
Try it out.
I can't believe that's real.
Oh man. Anybody else? You guys got anything else to say? I figured we'd finish on a strong note.
No, I might need a catheter at this point.
Oh.
I gotta pee.
Good Lord, yeah. Alright, well.
I'm gonna turn on the bathroom tub and take a shit.
Right?
Turn the
Hey,
water on.
if you're gonna shit in our room, use that spray. We're gonna head out with some more Chicago Tropics remix. I love you guys.
Love you guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wish I had more hero.
Air cheers. Love you guys.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.
This has been the Barely Sober Podcast. We out. Episode 14.
There's not enough trains or cars in Lincoln Park to drown the sound of tragedy. The ups and downs.
We out of here. Peace. Ah, that's it.
Oh.